Alright, this is my final video on the three nihilisms that Cornel West discusses in his two books. One is called Race Matters, and this one is called Democracy Matters. I want to do a couple more videos, but I feel like I need to buy these two books because they're just amazing. I really, really love them. Especially this one, though. I mean, they point out a lot of things that are just eye-opening, I guess. So I did a video on Black nihilism and a video about American nihilism, which I did before this one. But in this video, I want to talk about what he deems political nihilism. And nihilism, on the American level, is feelings of social despair, psychic depression, worthlessness, hopelessness, and lovelessness. But on this level of nihilism, it's a little different than in the black community and in the American community as a whole. It's nihilism in that they don't care about their actions; they care about furthering their own ends, rather than the end of others. But I would like to read what he says, or what he calls it, or how he discusses it, if I can find it. Okay. American democracy has always been premised on a capitalist market-driven economy of prosperity, and just as our capitalism has always been subject to anti-democratic corruption and has shut out so many from the fruits of prosperity, our political system has in turn been subject to capitalist corruptions. The hallmark of political nihilism is the public appeal to fear and greed, and too much of American politics today has been reduced to such vulgar appeals. And he does slam Bush here a little bit. George W. Bush. When was this one written? This was written in 2004, which is the reign of George W. Bush. Which that man, I mean, I was only a teenager when he was in office, but I still remember hating him. I was total liberal when I was in high school, and I'm now more moderate, I guess. Just so, Bush promoted his irresponsible tax cuts by offering the largely chimerical promise of a child tax rebate, and promoted his repressive Patriot Act by appealing to the fear of terrorism. The public appeal to fear and greed, and too much of American politics today has been reduced to such vulgar appeals. So it's political nihilism is that appealing to those things, of course, and it's that the people who are in politics have little caring for who their actions will affect. There is an idea of prosperity, which that is the reason why this country became so the way it is. The whole concept of manifest destiny, the melting pot of the world of this country, the reason so many immigrants have come here and are still kind of coming here, it's lesser now, but they came here because there was a idea of prosperity that they could, at least then, I don't know about now, they could more easily gain prosperity for them and their family better here than they could in, say, China or Russia or even parts of Europe. And so there's like two levels of prosperity here. There's prosperity for everyone, which that could happen. Okay, if the people who were in control and had power and have the money cared about public interest, and there are people who do care about that, but most people in power do not. It's kind of I guess there's a prosperity which is a prosperity of everyone, where the actions done in government are not corrupt and are not by greed, and it's not by doing something for one's own political ends, but it's a concern for public interest and public well-being. And that's the kind of prosperity that, at least at one point in time, half of our elected officials were kind of moving toward. But then there's the other kind of prosperity for a certain group of people, which is kind of, I think, really is what is being moved toward now. And they're doing pretty well at that. There's a prosperity of the top 10%, the most rich of this country and of the world, that they are trying to move toward, and they are doing well at that, and people are suffering because of that. So the political nihilism is that they don't care about public interest or public well-being, and they will, impose fear on people to get a certain bill passed because that's what they want, and there's a lot of different elements to it. So I would highly recommend reading this, and I do want to buy both. I want to purchase this and Race Matters because this is a library copy. I would love to own both of these. Cornel West is an amazing writer, amazing thinker. So if you think I should have included something here, or if I messed something up, or if you have something to add, comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.